To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
What is it about Disney that makes us happy? Is it the magical whistle as your ticket is scanned at the main gate? Is it the seafaring smell of pirate water? Or is it charting a course to a land where you may never grow up? Whether it's singing a familiar song, watching a movie, or riding your favorite attraction for the 100th time, Disney undeniably has a way to warm our hearts, believe in magic, and bring joy into our lives. This is Main Gate Magic, a podcast where we break down and discuss the infectious happiness, delight, and thrill of all things Disney.
And beyond!
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful, fun-filled episode of Main Gate Magic. I'm your host, Jason Braden, as usual. And as always, joining me in the studio is my wonderful co-host, Miss Leia. How you doing tonight?
Hi, Jason. I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Good to see you back. I know that I think you missed it last week, but I'm really happy that you've returned.
I missed it so much. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so glad
and
to be back.
we've got a pretty fun show today because I don't know if you guys have done a double take yet with the gentleman that's in our studio currently, but I would like to remove. I'm looking at something on my screen that says remove. I'm not removing you. I would like to welcome to our show the wonderfully talented, the ever so popular Mr. Gary Robinson to Main Gate Magic. Gary, welcome to our show. Happy to have you here.
Thank you very much. Well, everybody.
Now, for those who haven't actually noticed, you actually kind of look like somebody that we all maybe know and love from the yesteryears. How did you get to be Walt's long lost brother?
Twin. Oh my gosh.
Twin brother. I mean, cloned in a lab. There are many theories out there if Walt's even alive or dead still. I mean, so at what point did you actually think to yourself, you know what? I look a little bit like Walt Disney and I need to start emulating him and start passing along the magic to everyone. How did that all happen?
Well, it was really others that said I looked like Walt Disney, and I didn't think I did. My wife didn't think so, but me and my son Kobe, we did caricatures at Walt Disney World, and a few guests came up. They said, "Can I get a picture with you? Because you look like Walt." So I did, and that happened at the Port Orleans and also at the Animal Kingdom. Two guys also came up and asked for a picture, and eventually, you know, I got to thinking, you know, maybe I'll, you know, put on a few, you know, clothes on. I mean, nothing special. It's just a tie and, you know, a coat, and I make just about everything. You know, like this tie clip pin here.
I love that.
And Mickey and Minnie on there. I usually clip it onto the tie, but another gentleman. Got me onto wearing the Smoke Tree Ranch emblem tie, which Walt always wore.
Now, what's the significance of the Smoke Tree Ranch? It's just like a fashion that he, like a particular brand that he wore at the time?
Palm Springs in California. It was his hideout place. And that's where he would go to kind of, you know, let loose, you know, and Lillian, they would play like this lawn ball on the lawn. I forget what you really call it.
Bocce ball?
What is it?
Bocce ball?
No, it's lawn bowling, I think it is. Something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of lawn bowling.
That.
Yeah.
And they would give out gifts to the people, you know, that won, and they loved doing that with you know, Walt and his family there. So that was awesome. His retreat. Yeah, he retreated there. And it was called the Smoke Tree Ranch. And that was the emblem they used. And he wore that tie a lot, as you've seen in all the videos and on the statues also.
And how did you get that particular tie? Did somebody find it for you, or is it still available for sale somewhere?
Well, there was a gentleman, David Benton. You know, I was going to purchase a tie from him because he had a tie, but I also worked in a embroidery sign shop. They did embroidery and signs, and and I actually made that. I chose
Oh.
I chose gold thread,
It's
but
beautiful.
Waltz is white. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yes,
And
well,
who's that little mouse that you got on your right there?
well, this is Mickey, of course. This is the big one. I do have a smaller one, which I turned into a puppet. But you can't really do if you go to the parks. You can't really entertain. So that's one thing. But I do carry him around a lot, right? Oh yes. Yes.
Great.
So a lot of people will see me with a Mickey Mouse at different sizes. It'll either be the little one or the middle size one or this one right
Sure.
here.
Now, is that just a plush that you bought and you said you turned it into a puppet?
Yeah, I'm pretty inventive, let's say, or creative, and doing things. If I think of the idea, then I'll try to make
You
it
take
work.
action.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
also made them almost walk. I've made a contraction that if I'm standing up and it wraps around him, and I can stand, and it's. In fact, in one of my videos, it's a reflection on the card that shows it the best, though, that it looks like he's walking with me. So
Oh, neat.
it's really, some of the videos really turn out pretty good, though. Yeah.
Now,
That's really cool.
we had talked obviously before the show about your puppetry stuff, and you've done more than just the Mickey Mouse and everything, and we will get to that in a little bit because that's
Sure.
something we definitely got to talk about and
Oh,
showcase for you.
definitely. Yeah, it's fun. So
But first, before we do that, I wanted to address some people in the audience because we actually got quite a few people watching and some new fans today, obviously coming to see you live on our show. And I appreciate everybody who's joined. So in the audience, yeah, go ahead.
Kobe
What's
was
that?
advertising. He's a great promoter, so we've got a lot of friends on this side too. But
Yeah.
I know Shamim is out there too. So. Shout out!
Oh, he is definitely there. I'm going to get to him in just a moment. But we've got another Gary Evans saying, "Hi, everybody." Is that somebody that you're aware of? Oh, Gary.
That's my brother.
Uncle Gary.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? Before we go into the audience that's in, or everybody in the chat, let's talk about the people that you got in the peanut gallery back there.
Oh,
So
sure.
who you got behind you supporting you this evening? Let's go ahead and pull them in really quick to say hello because I know that we're going to hear them. I know because they are such great supporters of you. Why don't you bring them in really quick?
Yep. Go ahead.
So who do we got here? Who's the man in the hat back there?
Good evening, everybody. My
Hi.
name is
Hello.
Gary's son.
Hi, Cody. Yep. And then who's that in the background? Who's the lovely lady?
And his wife, Cindy.
She is
Hi, Cindy.
Oh, hi, Cindy.
Well, hi, how are you?
I had to
How
pull
are
you
you?
guys in for a live shot.
Yeah.
I mean, there was just no
Oh, yeah.
avoiding that.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to meet
Walt's
you.
wife.
You really are. Can I just say, I'm so serious. I didn't know what you looked like, Gary. And when I came on, I was like, oh, why is there a shot of Walt? And I'm like, wait, is that AI? And I'm like, wait, you were an AI Walt Disney.
That AI is amazing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a new filter on StreamYard. If you guys haven't tried it, you should definitely start your own
Yeah,
podcast and
yeah.
do it yourself.
It took
Should
me
I
a
throw
hot
my
minute to be like, this guy looks like is the real deal. Like, wow.
You know, doesn't he?
I'm
Yes.
glad. And that's what it's all about. If it brings good feelings to other people and remembering that's worth a million, to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
A lot of our
Well,
friends
thanks for
Okay.
saying hello, Cindy and Cody. We're going to get back to your husband and dad here now.
Real-
So
real-
since the spotlight's
quick,
on him, we'll get
thank
back
you.
to all of his stuff.
She's my.
But thank you for saying hello. It was great to see you guys on camera.
We
All
love
right,
you,
so
everybody.
now I have a question. Now, so I heard somebody say this is Uncle Gary. This is not like is this a brother?
Yeah.
My
This
Wait.
is my brother-in-law. That's my wife's.
Oh,
brother.
brother-in-law. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and
My uncle.
there's a video that I think you might know about in black and white, and the video was shot at his house, and I also borrowed his winter coat for this video that
Okay.
you may have. Thanks, Gary.
Like I said, you've got a lot of strong supporters in what you do here. I love that. That's magical. That's fantastic. We've got our friend Patricia in the audience. Hey, Patricia. She's
Hi,
saying, "Hey,
Patricia.
everyone."
I have no
Patricia,
idea.
just so you know, is one of our #1 fans. We have quite a few of them, but she's been here for almost every single episode.
Oh, excellent. See
And of
more-
course, Shamim is in the house. Hey, Shamim,
That's
it's
why-
he's
That's
saying,
why
"Hey
I'm here,
guys."
right?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's
He is
him.
another one
Yeah.
that has helped bring another wonderful guest to this show. I mean, he's like my new like agent or something, or he's like
Yeah,
he's the one
yeah.
always getting me guests and everything. But
I mean,
hey,
it's so kind.
complaints. No complaints.
Yeah, he's a-
We have a Gretchen in the house, and she says, "Hi, Kelly." Who's Kelly? I don't know who Kelly is.
let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. The next person that said hello is, "Hey there," and it's Kelly Marie.
The mystery
Well,
is solved.
I know. We
There you
got
go.
people saying hello to other people in the chat. It's okay. I'm a little confused here.
Kelly and her husband, I meet up with them when they come
it.
from Michigan
I
to
knew
Walt
it.
Disney World, and we just have a great time together. And in fact, when I met her, I was in line. She could tell this story better than me, to see the new Walt statue in Epcot, and she offered to take some pictures with me because it's hard. It was hard for me to do. She did that, and I guess she told me, kind of like you got everybody was lining up outside looking and watching, and I wasn't really aware of it. She was watching,
Wow.
but people just got I guess a real special feeling seeing me next to the new Walt's statue sitting down there.
I bet.
That's awesome.
I love them.
And
They're great, and they can tell you stories too when some people may see me and get that feeling and thanking me, for doing what I do.
Yeah.
Well, what's really
definitely.
interesting is that I saw the new animatronic at Disneyland. I saw a video of it, and I was so confused. It didn't look like him. Like,
Nope.
what are your guys' thoughts? Have you guys seen how he looks? His face is like bloated, and it's like not. I'm trying to be polite here, but
I know it is. I've seen pictures. I haven't watched the videos yet. I've
Oh.
intentionally not shown it on screen yet because I'm really trying not to spoil it because I'm going to be seeing it live in about a week
oh,
and a half.
sure.
I heard
But no,
his-
I'm still curious of the same question. Have you guys seen it yet, and what's your thoughts?
but there's time for tweaking it,
Don't care
I
about
hope so.
and getting negative feedback isn't always a bad thing. It helps to improve things. And
I hope they tweak it because it just doesn't. Well, Jason, I won't say anything more.
No, it's okay. I mean, I've seen pictures. I have my own opinions, but I think I even mentioned this on the show last week. I think what I'm going to do before I actually say what my actual opinion of it is I need to be there. I need to see it. I need
Yeah.
to hear it. I need to
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah.
And then once
Yeah.
I do that, I can actually provide an informed opinion about what my true feelings are about the experience. Because
Yeah.
what you see filmed on a cell phone or a camera or whatever, it's not
Yeah.
the same as actually being there. So
right,
Yeah, that's true.
I reserve my opinion until after that time.
I think that's a wise
That is wise.
decision. Yeah,
Yes,
to do
very
that. Yeah.
wise.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
All right, so back to our
Yeah.
chat room. Let's see
Yeah,
who else is in the house. We got Disney Magic Zach in the house saying Gary sounds as innovative as Walt. That's
I was
right.
thinking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
yeah, we have
And
a lot
fun
in
fact, Zach, who lives in the UK, is actually going to be, he's also part of the Signs of Amusement group, is going to be visiting Disneyland the same time that Lisa and I are going in a week and a half. So we will get to
Oh,
meet
cool.
him for the very first
Oh,
time.
how fun.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
Speaking
great.
of Signs of Amusement, we also have Expedition Steve in the house saying hi, everyone.
Hi, Steve.
Nice.
And Kelly says she didn't just say hi there; she also said hi, hey Walt. I love the
Yeah,
picture that
we're
they
best
have for
friends.
their little thumbnail on Facebook. There, they look
They're-
like they do some really cool cosplay too.
Oh,
That's
yeah, they
amazing.
really, they bring their wardrobes, for different themes and everything.
Yep,
They're just great people. I'm so glad that I met them. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And then
We're-
Gretchen says that she met you at a Dapper Day at Walt Disney World last spring. I'm a friend of Kelly.
yeah, that's the first time I did that. The Dapper
Yeah.
Day, kind of
Awesome.
traveling along with Kelly and Bob. Yeah, It
I
was a
would
good
love to
time. How you doing,
experience.
Gretchen?
Yeah.
Hey, Gretchen.
I would love to
Yeah.
experience that someday, like get an actual outfit, dress dapper, because I love that period. I
Fun.
love the clothes from that era and everything. I think it's a lot
Yeah,
of
and
fun.
getting together
It looks
with
so put together, so clean.
Definitely.
it.
Definitely. Um, oh my gosh, there's like a lot of comments here. Hold on one second. And people were and people were teary-eyed with the new Walt statue, with what,
Oh,
Gary? Walt Gary. I guess Walt Gary is what that is supposed to say.
yeah,
Oh,
So
I
that
bet.
that brings up
yeah.
a good question here. I mean, so when you have these interactions with people at the parks, I mean, you dress to the nines, right? Just like you are right now. And I'm
Come on.
assuming people like approach you and they want your picture and they have certain emotions. Like what is that experience like when they see you for the first time?
Well, I bet they think you're part of the amusement park. Like that's what I would think. Like, oh, they hired a guy that looks like Walt to walk around and.
Sometimes, but in that case, I've got to send them to someone that's wearing a cast member tag. Once in a while, I may say it's over there, just a quick, thing. But it's very important to follow the rules and picture taking. And I do tell people that if they approach me about taking pictures, say I'm not allowed to pose. I can't stop them from taking pictures, if I'm like walking. So I try to keep in motion, animation. So keeping in motion. But I do say if you do want to go in front of a photographer, I'm allowed to pose with them in front of a photographer. Photo Pass, I love all the photographers. They're my friends.
Oh yeah,
A lot of them
for
know
sure.
me, and I've gotten to know them too. But yeah, there are certain rules, and again, entertaining. I probably got in trouble once with Mickey Mouse, right? But they were polite, and they said, and what I do is I might just go off where there's nobody there just to shoot a little film with Mickey here, right?
That's awesome.
That's
Have
so
you
cool.
gotten people like actually crying and be like, "Oh my God, yeah."
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Especially there was one lady. We were on the riverboat. Sad to say that that's shutting down at the Lily Bell. And that's a lady came off. She said, "I saw you on there," and she couldn't stop crying when
Mm.
and she said, "I got a picture of you," and she tried to send it to me, but I don't know where that went. Probably me not knowing how to receive that stuff there. But yeah, she just couldn't. I said if I had a handkerchief or something, I'd give it to you, but the tears were just running down. Another guy, this was around the Tron, he got out there. He said he gave chills, running up and down my arm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, it is, and a lot of cast members are very thankful for, what I do and represent, and they're always thanking me. They appreciate it, and gives them a good feeling, puts a smile on their face, and again,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
it's
you're
all.
bringing joy to people. Yeah.
Yeah, and keeping the memory alive. That's my main thing. That I
Now,
steer towards.
are you when those kind of emotions come from other people? I mean, I don't know about you, but sometimes when people get that emotional around me, I get kind of empathetic and I start feeling that same emotion. Does that ever happen to you?
It hasn't, but I have to say there is a couple times, and this is a weird part about it. Okay, that I was standing before the castle, kind of back a little bit and watching the crowds there, how much fun they're having watching the show and everything. And some reason tears just started coming
Mm.
from my eyes, and I almost felt like it's Walt that's seeing this. It's
Yeah.
in a weird way. Yeah, because it was uncontrollable. I had to walk away and wipe my tears off.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It's got to mean something to you. I mean, especially if Disney
spirit,
means
right?
something to you
Spirit of
like it
Walt
means to us.
Disney.
Yes, that's right. And that
Yeah.
is how I touted you for the podcast. Is like you are the spirit of Walt Disney. I mean, and since I've been
Yeah.
talking to you the last few days, I couldn't agree more. And I think there's no better title than to just say that
Yeah.
that's
And
what
how
you Exude. Yeah.
And how I came up with the name too. I don't know. Might have been meant to be.
It may have.
Run
Yeah.
the world. I don't know.
You were chosen. You were the chosen
So-
one.
I'm sure you've considered this before, but like you guys were just talking to the creator of Walt Before Mickey. I don't know if Disney would ever contact you, but that'd be incredible if they made a Walt later in his life and you were the actor for it. I mean, that would just be
That'd
an
be cool. Yeah.
absolute hit.
Yeah. Yeah, because acting is really, it's in my blood.
Is it? I was hoping.
Yeah, I started in high school and I was shy, but you put me on stage, I like became this other person. That's a lot of actors.
Yeah.
Too,
Same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking to Kwa Lei last episode, on last
That was
week's episode,
Great
the
show.
director of Walt Before Mickey, and he was talking about like, oh, I would love it if we could do a series
Yes.
of Walt Before Mickey. And I'm like, oh my God, what if they picked somebody like you
Wow.
to portray the older version of Walt Disney, like in any scene for that
It
matter? Yeah,
feels like
right? Raise
fate,
your hand, get
honestly.
yourself out there. Yeah.
That would be fun. I mean, life is fun to me. I mean, I'm a hard worker. It don't matter. It doesn't matter what I tackle. I have fun doing it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So,
Keep
yeah,
it
like
up.
right now, I'm dabbling in. I've got a gentleman, Paul. He's teaching me how to sign letter. Because I was in the sign business, not personally, but working at the theme park sign shops, and my dad.
Oh,
was
like lettering
sign-
and stuff like
Yes,
that. Yeah,
the
okay,
lettering.
gotcha.
My
By
dad
hand?
was a sign painter. Yeah, and he's teaching me. Yeah, he still does hand lettering quite often.
Wow.
It's amazing because that's a lost art
Oh,
too.
wow.
That's wonderful.
There it is.
I want to say hello to one other new guest that popped in that you might
All right.
be aware of. Victory in You from our YouTube view
Yep.
says, great to see you,
Victoria.
Gary.
Victoria.
He says,
Hey,
they say he deserves to shine for all the joy he has brought people. Yeah, that's what I love to hear. That is
Yeah.
absolutely what I
Yeah.
love to hear.
Cody, did
That's the
you
kind
get-
of stuff we want to bring.
Yes, I do.
Um,
my
now-
son's an artist too. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, and I want to talk about the caricature stuff in just a minute too, because
Oh,
that's
okay.
crazy that you guys both worked it. But before we do, because we've kind of got a really good intro going with you, I created like a little bit of a video that kind of has some chopped up moments of your Facebook videos to kind of do a life moment in the life of Gary Robinson as Walt Disney. So I'm going to go ahead and let that play here. Oh my gosh, and I got to add you guys all back to the screen now. Hold on one second.
Oh,
There we go.
Hey.
All right, let me let her rip.
All together again.
here we go.
Now, some of these are crazy. It's like I know this video. I've seen it in behind the scenes documentaries,
Yeah. Right.
and I hope you don't mind. I use some different background music so we can
That's
kind of
good.
talk over it. But that was you in the beginning, and now this is
It was
Walt in that video.
Walt in Disneyland, and I'm in Walt Disney World.
Yep,
Oh my
I love
goodness.
this. I absolutely love this.
Me too. Me too.
I just did that. I found that shirt at Goodwill. It was like sticking out. I've been looking for it like 3 months, and it was sticking out of the rest of the clothes, and I grabbed it. It's like
It's
I've been
perfect.
waiting.
It was
Yeah.
perfect. Wow.
And there's our friend Mickey.
Yep, and that's on the boat from Grand Floridian. I'm taking right. That's Walt. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just kind of pieced together like little
Yeah.
bits and pieces from your Facebook videos. I took kind of like the best of moments that I saw.
Oh wow.
Hey, that's what it's about. You can pick and choose, right? So,
Kudos to your cinematographer, by the way, whoever that
So
is.
good.
actually, a lot of these, I do grab some guests that are glad to help me. But a lot of these I shoot myself. Too.
Really?
Self videos, yeah. Holding
That's phenomenal.
Oh, look at you. Oh my goodness.
I love the reflection stuff. This was
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
a few of those like that. Those were great.
Yeah, that was an idea I had, and it worked out good. So I had some cast members out there. A Disney photographer took that one, and Disney photographer took that one too.
Mm.
Oh, I like how you
Yeah.
scope that in. Good job. Good
Amateur
job.
amateur video editor at best. So yeah,
good.
thank you
I
very
love
much.
it.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Very nice.
Thumbs up.
So so let's talk about your caricature stuff, because I mean, how did you get into art, and is that something that Kobe kind of picked up from you, or did you guys go to school for it? How did that all happen?
Nope.
I had it in me. My dad was a great artist. My grandfather was called Grandpa Moses. As he got older, he started doing watercolor paint. Actually, I have one right here in Miami, Florida, and he's known as Grandpa Moses. And he did watercolors like this, and he
Oh,
got into
that's gorgeous.
yeah, farms and stuff. And
Yeah.
so from my grandfather to my dad to myself, and then to Kobe, got it too. And Kobe is really good. He is
Thank you.
great artist. And
How did you guys get into the caricature side of art?
actually, I'd have to say it was maybe 30 some years. We took a trip to Walt Disney World, and we bought a caricature book. Keelan Parham was the one that started the caricatures. He's been at Walt Disney World for a long time. They know it was called Caricature Connection. Now it's called Artistic Talent Group. And they also had another thing, not just caricatures, something called Nameworks. And I'm going to grab, yeah, I don't know if I could grab it. Just let me leave there for a second. And what we would do is, this is just a sample of Nameworks, is we would take a name and turn it into art. And we did this, I did it at Disney Springs, but they're in different
I love that.
locations now.
I've seen people at Disneyland do that before too, but it's like that's
Yeah.
nice. I like the Jack Skellington.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they use the Disneyland letters with like different art in the middle, but they spell out
Yeah.
your name, and those
Seen that
are
too.
really beautiful. Yeah.
Yep. No,
Seen
but
those.
great company to work for. If anybody wants to do caricatures or Nameworks or other art, they'll train you and teach you, and you can have a career right at Walt Disney World with them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Patricia says, going forward, you can stand really still in the sections of the park and then surprise visitors.
I have done. Well, I didn't do it on purpose. I was waiting for their crowd
Yeah, right.
to go by.
Yeah, sure.
So I was standing there, and this lady she came back and looked at me. I thought you were a statue.
I love it.
So yeah, it happens. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Shamim has got a question. This is like kind of his standard question, but I mean, and I'm just going to ask kind of on behalf, but he wants to know when was your first autograph request from a Disney fan, but as Walt? Have you ever been asked to sign something as Walt Disney?
I have at the parks, but I don't do that because I didn't think it was my place. Although I have Shamim. I call him Shamim because Mim is another.
Yeah,
I do, but we're not.
I think I might be mispronouncing his name sometimes, but I think I've heard it pronounced both ways. So apologies, Shamim, if we're butchering your name, but it's always Shamim to me. I am so sorry.
Okay, but
I will get it right one of these days. Maybe I am getting it right. I don't know. We'll see.
yeah, actually.
All right, go ahead, please.
Actually, I was running out to the car and I told Kobe, I said, if Mem, check Mem's messages. I care, but
I
okay.
got you, bro.
So I lost my train of thought here. The signatures. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna call you Shamim. Shamim. Dana, full name.
Hi, Gretchen.
He was. I was in New York, and he approached me about an autograph, and I thought that was so cool. And I've never gotten to it yet, but I did a video, and this is the ball that's in one of my videos, and this is the ball I'm gonna sign as Walt, and also AKA Gary Robinson.
Oh, okay.
That's very appropriate.
I mean,
yeah.
This is yours when I get back to Walt Disney World, and
Oh,
this
special.
signatures. We'll do a video and some photos with
He's
this.
a baseball fan.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Patricia was commenting on the artwork you showed, saying lovely watercolor.
I have a fun question, Gary, and for your son and wife. What are your guys' favorite Disney movies? Because you guys love to go to Disney parks.
My favorite Disney movies.
Mom, you want to go first?
You go first.
Now, being be honest with you because I'm one of the most indecisive men on the planet. We go to a restaurant and I'll be on that menu for hours.
Yeah.
So
Mickey is shaking
you
his
don't
head
have-
yes, like he
Yes,
agrees.
concurs.
Give them a couple of days to think.
You ask me about my favorite Disney movie, I would say I don't have a favorite because they're all absolutely phenomenal. And
They are amazing.
creativity, yes.
And I'm not sure if
I would
Cindy
say
really
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, that one has my heart.
And one of my favorite shows to go to at Hollywood Studios, and I tear up on that one. You know, is Beauty and the Beast. Great show. But my favorite music I love to play
What's this
is
thing?
from what's the?
Oh, the water.
Thank you.
On the
You're
water.
welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh,
Mom.
from Moana.
Moana.
I've got this CD and I'll play that. We have so much fun with the thank you and welcome thing.
Hey, it's okay to say you're welcome. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to take that boat.
yeah, exactly. Because now we can't do anything but float.
But the music on the CD is excellent to listen
Oh,
to.
yeah.
If you ever,
Oh yeah.
It is really good music.
Did you ever get
Yeah.
a chance to see the second Moana that came out?
I didn't know. No.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's another
it?
it's a great follow-up to the first. Obviously never as good as the original, but it still had some wonderful qualities. So
Yeah.
So okay, you know what? I'm going to build on Leia's question of favorites since we talked
Sure.
about movies and you do
Okay.
go to the parks obviously. Do you have a favorite attraction? But I'm just going to ask maybe just from the Magic Kingdom because I know that Florida's got several parks, but I'm just going to ask from the Magic Kingdom, do you have a favorite go-to attraction?
Well, I do like Peter Pan.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
Wonderful.
For some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do. It's a great ride.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of a kind. So, I mean, you know, there's not a lot of other rides like it out there in the world. You know, most of their dark rides, you're on a track, you're sitting in a car that's on a track, and from Peter Pan, you actually take the perspective while you're flying over London, Neverland, you know, the Lost Boys treehouse or the pirate ship, and you're in a pirate ship too. So there's just so many cool things about it.
And going back to favorite animated cartoons, I really like Peter Pan and the music.
Oh yeah.
Too. Yeah, the second star to the right. So
if you get a chance, if you're such a fan of Peter Pan, we actually had a previous episode, I think maybe about 3 months ago, something like that.
Yeah.
Blaine Weaver, who is the current voice of Peter Pan for Disney, was actually on our show.
Really?
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cool.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to look
Yeah.
at
Super cool guy. He was a lot of fun to have. What do we got there?
The Peter Pan knife.
A Peter Pan knife?
Oh, that's amazing.
I forget. It's got my name on it.
What is it, like a pocket knife? I didn't know Peter Pan had a
Comes out
pocket
of
knife. I
there.
thought it was a...
Alligator comes
Wait.
out there. And...
Oh, it's an alligator. I thought those were his legs.
I did too.
and
TikTok.
something else comes out there, but anyways, it's a toy.
What about Tinkerbell?
What's that?
What about Tinkerbell?
Oh, you know what? There's somebody that's I usually have with me in the parks, and that's and I've got to show you that real quick. Oh, here we go.
What?
Yeah,
Flying above you. Oh my gosh.
Magic trick.
I usually carry Tinkerbell in my pocket all the time, and actually a lot of people notice her, you know, as I'm walking around. Yeah, go turn around there, Tink.
I love that she's like life size. Like that's probably how big Tinkerbell would be. About.
Maybe. There she goes. But she's usually with me, you know, all the time. So, am I carrying her in my left pocket there?
And we actually had a Tinkerbell on our show once before too. Her name was Dina Rock, and she actually flew as Tinkerbell over the castle at Disneyland for I can't remember how many years, but she did it for a long time.
That's so
If
cool.
you go back to our early episodes, you'll find her on there as well, and she got to talk about all about her aerialist skills above the castle, flying around as Tinkerbell. It was really fun.
Yeah. We'll look back at some of your videos.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely take a look because there's a lot of fun stuff on there. So Shamim asked also, can Cody and Cindy sign it too? So I guess he wants the baseball sign signed by all three of you actually.
probably after I bring it back from the park, then I'll have them sign it at the house here.
Definitely.
Awesome.
10%, brother.
That's cool. It's a family affair here. So.
That's right.
All family.
We've got Signs of Amusement themselves popping in to say hello. That's my good buddy Jason. I hope you glad to see
Hi,
you in the
Jason.
audience. Good to see you there, bud.
How you doing?
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember
Morning,
seeing this
Jason.
them too. Yeah.
And Shamim also says that he'll be at Disneyland December 2nd through 3rd. Oh, so if you guys want to go see the Autograph King in person, make sure you're at Disneyland from December 2nd through the 3rd and December 4th. But that's Disneyland. I think you're more of a Disney World guy, right?
And not much of traveling real far either. Sorry,
Yeah.
Shimon, won't make it to that one. But we are having something new that a gentleman's getting together, and his name is Roger Johnson, and we're doing a Walt Day on Walt's birthday on the 5th. So anybody that wants to dress up, it's not official, but it's unofficial, but dress up like Walt. Okay, maybe the women could come as Lillian. I don't know, but
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. So December 5th at Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get more into the other stuff you do. I mean, obviously, you're amazing looking as Walt Disney. You have a pretty good voice for Mickey there on your right side, but there's other stuff that you do as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to our media presentation here, and I'm going to try to fix this the way that I need to fix it and show a few pictures that I pulled from online. Now, really quick, we're going to stick with the Walt theme for just a moment and talk about this image. Now, you had told me that this image was taken at Walt Disney World, and you and Cody were both telling me that you said you posted it online and it actually went viral. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, I posted it, and it's Kobe with a B. So.
Kobe, my apologies. My apologies.
I'll take either.
A Disney photographer took this, and yeah, I just almost like first time posting something,
Yeah,
so I
Yep.
posted it, and I think maybe the first comment might have been a negative one, and then a lot of people jumped on the negative person, but in time that person apologized, which was great. And then I was getting a lot of feedback, and Kobe said I didn't know about viral, but he said it went viral. So yeah, so and I was busy on the iPad. It's like there's a family function going on downstairs, and I'm running upstairs to that one. I got to answer this one.
Yeah, I was at the
How can anybody make a negative comment about this picture? I mean, number one, it was taken by a cast member, right? It was taken by a cast member. Mm-hmm. It's got great lighting. It shows perfectly how well you look like Walt, and it's got the castle, the big castle in the background. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's
like an honorable tribute to Walt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how can anybody be negative about that?
They must be a Disney villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think some people may have called that person that, but what it was more about was people weren't used to seeing someone like that, and they're thinking, let Walt rest in peace, and it's not, it's offending the family, and stuff like that. That's where they weren't really used to it, and other people were saying Disney bounding and cosplaying, which I wasn't doing. I didn't even know what those words meant at the time. I was just dressing up as kind of myself and having a good time there. And that's my famous traveling bag. I carry that. With
I love that bag.
Yeah, and I'm going to say to people who actually make comments like that, I think I actually looked this up once, and it was Oscar Wilde who'd said, imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. So there's no disservice being done to anybody. To me, it's just in honor of. It's not to bring up a bad memory. It's like, okay, well, if you actually see Walt, do you think of bad things? No, you don't.
Yeah, and I didn't take it as a threat. I didn't take it as a threat.
I don't know. It gets under my skin a little bit. That there's actually people out there that can be like that. It's just
there's this one guy named Jamie Costa, and he does a Beyond Perfect Robin Williams, And like you, Gary, he just brings joy to people's lives because it's like you see Robin Williams again, and he's not
Yeah.
claiming to be him. He's just giving the most honorable tribute, like Jason said with Oscar Wilde,
Yeah.
the imitation.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. Jason and I were talking to the other day about personally myself. I don't like to be called an impersonator or anything like that. I just portray. I'm a portrayal of Walt and more of an image, like thing.
For
So,
sure. And I think
again,
that's a
it's not-
perfect word for it.
Yeah.
All right, now on to the weirder stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Why don't you talk about this puppets animatronic, which I know you have a specific word for, but you actually make life-size puppets, and this is, I know this is just sort of like a skeleton of one, but how did you get into this, and like what is it all about? Like, what is it, just a hobby, or do you just like go around neighborhoods? What do you take those to the parks? I can't imagine you do, but
I take it to the flea market and I entertain there, for
oh, neat.
yeah, but also at a place called Sir Henry's Haunted Trails. I use that, and I it's only one body, and I call it Manatronics because it's controlled by a man. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Walt's
Perfect.
is animatronics, and mine is Manatronics. But I can change the head off and make probably about let's say up to 22 different heads with the heads that I designed to where it has removable eyes and noses and
Whoa.
and the wardrobe. I can change the wardrobe on the body there. So it's one body with a bunch of heads, and it might sound creepy, but I keep the heads in coolers.
No, not creepy at all.
All right, and that's the end of our show tonight, folks. Thanks for joining us. We've gone into the forbidden zone at this point.
Yeah. But surprise
Like,
for
what's the number for 911?
Yeah.
yeah, no, I enjoy entertaining and acting, and if the good acting is, to me, me doing a good job is great. And here's my surprise: I spent an hour changing another photo that you showed earlier into a different character for today. And
okay, well, let's
sings
get
White
to that.
Christmas. Yeah,
Let's get to that because
Okay.
I do actually have a photograph of
yeah.
one with a head, and there it is right there. They got Bing Crosby, and if you guys actually see Gary on his Facebook videos, that is actually on there, and you hear Bing Crosby singing White Christmas.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
So
And you're driving up in a golf cart too with this thing.
Yeah, Kobe took the video there, and so the puppets are actually lip singing to their to original music, and it sounds more authentic. And I'm gonna do a 360 turn here.
Yeah, go for it.
Show you something.
Here, hold on a second. Let me get you back to your full screen
Okay.
so we can all see.
But that Bing Crosby head, I'm gonna show you in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I turned it into something else today, and it's related to something to do with Walt. So back behind me, let's see if you can see it, the body.
I can see the body. I see a
Oh,
tuxedo.
yeah.
Okay, so I did a wardrobe change
Uh-huh.
to see what it's wearing. Now I'm going to show you the Bing Crosby head that I turned it into today.
Like
I think you're covering up your microphone
And
there.
I made it talk. I'd make it talk now, but Mickey's right now on. And okay, you ready? Here we go.
Oh my God, it's Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Abraham
That looks really good.
Yeah, and it took me an hour to change everything over and come up with that. I'm gonna change Mickey and just show you a little bit more what I do. Hey, Cole, can you hold this just for a second?
Yes,
You know what
chat.
that reminds me of? That reminds me of the Croft puppets that they used to have. That had the celebrity faces and stuff like that. You guys remember those?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
No, I've never
I
heard of
I
that.
think they were called Croft puppets, but I might be mistaken.
I've seen those. And chat, if you scroll up far enough, you'll see my first comments using my mom's cell phone earlier. I said Dad was running around frantic,
Yeah.
and that's why.
It made me an hour later getting ready, getting shower and everything. Okay, now I'll show you what I do is, first of all, you saw the body there, and the body, I reach my hand up through the back
Uh-huh.
and up through the neck, and then my hand will hold the head. So 4 score and summon here we go. So that's all I'm gonna do.
Oh
But
my
that,
goodness.
That's fine.
so I can make him talk. I can either do a recorded Gettysburg address and have him talk,
Right.
or I can learn it myself, like Walt
You
did,
even
of
got
course.
like the facial mole that he had on his
Yeah,
side of his
right,
cheek there
yeah.
Oh
too. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Such
famous
attention to detail. I love it.
Yeah,
So
he's
what
got-
is that made of? What's his face made of and stuff?
it's foam, and I use women's stockings. It's a little embarrassing going in a
Oh.
store and purchasing women's stockings, but it's stretched over the foam, and then, like I say, everything's removable. I can
What?
remove it and put it back on.
No.
The
What did you
eyes
do to
come
Abe's
off.
nose?
It's getting a little creepy.
Oh
now.
my God.
Is it magnetic?
The eyebrow, yes, I turned it into magnetic.
Oh,
That's
so
so
smart.
cool.
I'm not sure if I'm getting it in there. So
Yeah, he looks like
anyway,
a little bit of a Picasso
even the
right
ears.
now, but yeah.
even the ears come off. So
Oh,
Whoa.
now he's a Van Gogh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
right. So, but I enjoy puppetry a lot, and
Yes.
this is just something. What happened was I started out with an Elvis head, big head, in New York, and then we moved to Florida. I finished making the head, and then I needed a body, and I started coming up with these little flat, short bodies, and nothing was working. And then I said, and then I used my own body. I put the head in front of my head like that, and I started acting out. And then I said, okay, I guess that's when I decided I'm gonna make a human body, a human size, my size that could wear my clothes, so it doesn't cost me anything extra, because
Yeah.
the puppet can wear my clothes.
Where did the
You
inspiration come, Gary, to make puppets and like different variations?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do it as a business thing. I don't know if that's what you meant, but
Oh, you do it for business?
no, I don't. I don't want to. Or I missed your question. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, just what spurred you to make puppets, or like where did the passion come from?
You know what? I don't know what spurs me. These things just pop in my head, and I start doing it. So
I love that.
Are you like
in
one of
all
those people where it's
honesty,
just hard to shut off the thoughts that go into your head and you just
Yeah,
got to get it
yeah.
out?
yeah, mine is going constantly.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
That's a
can
good thing.
They
Every
can
day.
witness to it. Yeah.
So here's the trending thing, you gotta, no, you don't gotta do it, but I mean, here's a suggestion for you.
Okay.
How-to videos. Show them how you did it. Show them like what the thought process was, how you put everything together. Show them that it goes on with magnets and that it's interchangeable and
Yeah.
that people can do this on their own. I mean, you talk about stuff that goes viral, that could be like instantaneous viral. People do that stuff all the time now.
I would
Yeah.
do that now. At first, I didn't want to let the secret out because, but now I will. I'm getting older. And it's like,
Well, I mean, like I said, everything on here is live and it's going to be on
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
forever. So
yeah, that's
now
great.
people know.
Yeah, and I'm open. I'm open to it. But even the body has a spine that's flexible, and what it is, it's a real heavy long spring. That's the
Mhm.
spine, and then I'll let people know secrets on the rest of how I make it work there. But and that's under Celebrity Puppeteer too. If they want to, check that up, they'll see a lot of puppets that I've done there.
So Uncle Gary is asking, what other puppets do you have?
When I've got the ones I do mostly. Elvis Presley is very popular, even with we have a lot of Mexican Spanish at the flea market here. They love Elvis too. but I've got Elvis, I've got Johnny Cash, I've got Neil Diamond, I've got most of them, of course, are male because they're they're male heads. But the only
Right.
time I do female voices is this cute little monkey that everybody loves. Okay, and it's called. His name is Congo. But when a female song that I play comes on, then the bow and the pink lei goes around her neck, and people love her too. Her name is Candy.
Oh,
Yeah,
like she's a showgirl or something like that. Huh?
yeah.
Andy, the Congo showgirl monkey.
Right, yeah. But
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, so I got one more picture to share that we have
Sure.
to talk about before the show is over, and we're almost at the end of our hour here.
All right, sure.
And this one I know is going to cause a little bit of
Oh,
confusion with other people, considering all the wonderful magical things that you've done so far. But tell us about this guy.
This is Garth. In New York at Darien Lake Theme Park. I worked there in the sign shop. But when the season was towards the end, they would have a Fright Fest at the theme park, and it was a lot of fun. And we were paid actors. We could get into the scenes there. But I always came up with my own characters. This is Garth. That was let me see if I can do it. Hey everybody, I'm Garth. Okay, that's how Garth spoke. I also had another character which was a stuttering Marvin, and he would get even with people that made fun of him and blow them up. And
oh no,
Marvin.
I'm Marvin, but I could go. And so characters, and then there's the creepy fisherman and stuff like that. But
who picked you for this? I mean, is this something that you auditioned for?
No, I didn't. I just joined in. I signed up in the
Darien Lake?
Yeah. So I went from the sign department to the
Sir Francis.
what's that called? The not theater, but
Drama?
the tech. I can't think of it right now. It's been so long.
It's okay.
It's
No
like-
worries.
Community theater?
Anyway,
That's never happened to me on this show before.
Oh, never.
it's not theater, but it's the anyways, to where we'll count people coming into shows and all to do with the entertainment. Oh, entertainment. Entertainment.
Entertain. That's the word you were looking for. All right.
Well, how fun. Getting into characters is just
my
one of the
favorite.
most fun things ever.
What's that?
Getting into character of like any form of acting is just so fun, especially if it's like really not anything like who you are, getting to be a different person.
Yeah.
Especially during Halloween, favorite season of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Shimmy.
There's a character called Mim that's fairly new within the last 3 years, and getting into the characters. And this is the easiest one I've ever done. And I'm dressed all in black, and I work the queue lines to help keep the queues, happy while they're waiting to get into the places.
Yeah.
This is also at Sir Henry's Haunted Trails, and I'll tell you, all I do is I walk around. They can't really see me. I could be standing right in front of somebody, but the other people know I'm there already because I've already got them. But I could be standing in front of a person, and they're looking like, what's everybody? And here I am right in front of them, but it's dark out. And so they're kind of looking around this like blank space here. and they're cracking it. Anyways, it's great.
Gary
And
gets
when
him with
they
the
notice
element of
me, it's-
surprise.
Yeah. When they notice me, they jump and they, a lot of shots.
Of course.
Anyway.
I've been to a few of these haunts before at other amusement parks, and it's
It's so fun.
funny to people watch just as much as it's fun to watch the characters make people jump,
True. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else do you want to talk about there?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we got a few more minutes if you want to talk about more stuff. I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Play models. I was going to do an animation as much as since I was a boy, I wanted to be an animator, but I just have to chalk it up to, the puppets that I make animate as my animation.
What in the world? Is that a worm?
Is that
No,
a
I call this
Oh,
a spirit.
oh,
I named it a couple weeks ago, finally, Charlie.
And
I
it's made of clay?
So I was going to make a
cute.
cartoon in the wintertime. And this is a mosquito. This is Guido with a
Oh my
hat.
God, Guido the mosquito.
Yeah, and the thing he's sitting on this, he's sitting on a snowball. But the thing was, he was like frozen in the ice, and then a chunk of salt bounces off of a wagon and lands on the pond and melts the spot, and Guido comes out, in the middle of winter. And anyways, it's a animated
Wow.
story that I was working on. Maybe
That's
someday.
funny.
I love that.
That done. Yeah. I did go to college for graphic design. They didn't offer animation there, so I did 2 years of graphic design also.
At 50.
Yeah, I was 50 some years old, but hey, never too late, right?
It is, yeah. I have been saying that a lot more lately than ever. It is never too late
Yeah.
to do the stuff that you love. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
You know, I think it's wonderful, Gary. You're a true creative. I mean, you started out in theater. You've done caricatures. You do puppets. I mean, you're very right-brained in the best way. Yeah,
I believe you just completely inflated his head. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what he's floating
you
away
did.
there.
Gave him a compliment.
You were giving me compliments. I got to be.
Oh, the big head. I see what
Right,
you're
yeah,
doing.
exactly. Yeah.
I resonate with it though, because Jason and I are both creatives, and it's just so fun to
Oh.
talk to fellow creatives. It's effortless.
It's what we love. It is
It's like
definitely
you
what we
speak
love.
the same language. Yeah.
Oh, good. I can't wait to get to know you both more. So, yeah, Kobe said I got to do that.
That was
Well,
great.
we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping the things up here, but
Sure.
I usually end with our guests kind of just saying like where they can find you on social media. And now I know you have quite a few Facebook pages from what I understand.
Yeah,
The one that I kind of gravitated towards now you have a Gary Robinson Facebook page, but you also have a Facebook page called The Spirit of Walt Disney, which is kind of what I pulled the title for this episode from. So if anybody looks up The Spirit of Walt Disney and they see Gary's face, then that is the one that I think that I fell in love with. And I was like, oh yeah, that's all I need.
It's actually without the word the. So it'd
Spirit of Disney.
Spirit of Walt Disney.
Spirit of Walt
Spirit
Disney.
of Walt
Yeah.
Disney. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, there's that. And if you go to my personal page, Gary Robinson, there's a list of my other pages on my what do you call it?
Like celebrity
On your
puppeteer.
Facebook?
The main title
There,
there.
yep.
So
On your Facebook?
So
No,
this is Gary's page, and you guys can see all the fun stuff. He's got some really great videos on here. I loved this video. I think this is where I got most of the stuff from. And you did the candle on the water.
yeah, I
Opening
love that
scene.
song.
It is such a wonderful song. Pete's Dragon is like one of my all-time favorite Disney movies.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
one of the very first, I think,
Oh,
live action animated movies that was in color, aside from I guess
Yeah.
Mary Poppins may have been the first, but Pete's Dragon was a close second, and
Yeah.
it was a wonderful film. But
Yeah,
if you guys go to Spirit of Walt Disney, this is what the page looks like, and that's where you guys
Yeah.
can
And there's
find
Walt-
more information about Gary and follow him, friend him, and see all the crazy fun stuff that he does.
And thanks everybody that's watched and that we commented with here tonight. I appreciate
Give a shout
everybody.
out.
Ah.
Yep.
I can't like moving
thank you,
everybody
too.
all over the place here. Yeah. Thank you so much, Gary, for being on the show tonight. Kobe, thank you for all the support. You helped set up this show and everything, and to get all the technical stuff in the background working on your guys' end. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And Cindy, thank you for being a supporter of your wonderful husband. This was a
Cindy-
very fun show.
So
Cindy-
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you all.
Cinderella.
Say that
my
again?
She's my Cinderella.
Cinderella.
We got
My
married
Cinderella. That's
Oh,
right.
I love that. That's so
That's
sweet.
beautiful.
Polynesian Resort in Walt Disney
Mary
World. Yeah.
Polynesian Village.
Oh yes.
And the pastor said Gary's finally found his Cinderella.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
Aw.
when are you guys going to be at the park next? When can people actually catch you? You guys have a trip coming up at all?
I'm actually leaving. I'm probably going to go in about another week or so. I've been very busy helping out at an upholstery shop at
Yeah.
James. That's something I've done for many years. I had a trim shop, upholstery shop, and I do heavy duty sewing on furniture, automobiles, boats,
Yeah.
boat canvases, and anything you could think of that needs a heavy duty sewing. That's been my job for many, many years.
35 years
Yeah.
we had our own business.
All right. Well, thanks again, Gary. And if everybody's watching and anybody who has a trip planned to Florida, specifically the Magic Kingdom, I'm guessing, is that where you're going to probably be?
Yeah.
He's
Maybe?
everywhere.
Yeah, I don't.
He's everywhere.
He's
Walt
everywhere.
Disney World, I could be anywhere. I could be at a hotel. I could be walking somewhere
All
else.
right.
Really let people know when I'm coming.
Looking for
Because
Well-
I don't know.
If you guys happen to catch a glimpse of what might look like Walt Disney out of the corner of your eye, make sure you do a double take and walk up and shake this man's hand and say, thank you for being the spirit of Disney. That is really something special that you do. And thank you so much for doing that.
You're
That's
welcome.
sweet.
And thank you very much, Jason, for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank
All
you,
right.
Jason.
Everybody stay tuned
Thank
at
you,
the end of the
guys.
show for a quick message, and we will see you next Tuesday where, for real, we will have Terry Harden on the show. I thought it was going to be this episode, but it's actually on the
I can't
29th.
wait.
So Terry Harden will be back on our show next Tuesday. Stay tuned for a special message, and we will see you guys all next Tuesday, 6 p.m. on Main Gate Magic. Have a wonderful evening and a great week.
Love you all.
Bye-bye.
Everybody.
Thank you for tuning in to another fun-filled episode of Main Gate Magic. We hope you enjoyed the show. It's been our pleasure bringing a little Disney magic into your life. Please remain seated while the show comes to a complete stop, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. For more information about upcoming episodes, please make sure to follow, like, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. You are now free to exit the show. Please watch your step, and be sure to tune in next week for more Main Gate Magic. Bye-bye.